Hello everyone, Rushy here, going to sit down and talk about something that I wasn't actually going to talk about today. I actually got an email about it a little while ago, and I don't know, I found myself thinking on it a lot for some reason, and I think I just want to explore it a little bit more in depth than quickly posting something on the forums or whatever. Today I'm talking about EA and them closing down a certain amount of their games. Battlefield Play for Free, Need for Speed World, there was a FIFA game as well. And the one that surprisingly I'm feeling a little weird about is Battlefield Heroes. Battlefield Heroes is a bit of a conundrum when it comes to a first-person game. It's a little bit more cartoon. It's not afraid to not take itself seriously. It was third person, which I always appreciated better than first person. I don't know, just something about it had a certain amount of charm to it. There's three classes, each one with their own abilities. It was just fast-paced, goofy fun that I was able to just kind of sit down and basically play with. Aside from the fact that I could also look like Sub-Zero, which anyone who watches our Fatal Fridays will know that is one of my favorite characters. I don't know. It feels weird, I think, looking at this, because yes, I have spent some money on the game. I'm not going to lie about that. But at the same time, nothing much that I'm going to be necessarily saddened about. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I feel I got my money's worth for when I played the game. Where I think I'm going to get a little bit more sad is the fact that the game itself is actually gone. And I understand business is business, and lately a lot of the support behind the game has been non-existent as far as new concepts, new ideas. It's kind of rehashing a bit of the same old, putting things in the vault, taking things out of the vault. There's been no real, I don't know, intuitive changes. There's been a couple little change maps to try and entice players, but a few of the more major issues that I feel caused the delay and the decline of the game getting into more popular streams is, of course, the bugs that weren't really paid attention to. There were issues with weapons, there was issues with game balance, there was issues with disconnecting, there was issues with hacking, unfortunately. That drove a lot of customers away. And unfortunately, a game that I absolutely love is now going to be gone. It just allowed me to blow off some steam and play around for a bit. And, yeah. Basically, it all comes down to just me feeling sad about this. I'm not exactly sure why I feel sad. Maybe it's because, I did put so many hours into playing the game. I did have fun with it. I got to meet a few cool people online. It allowed me to just kind of zone out and live in a kind of weird subset world of a not so serious first-person shooter where everyone's, trying to run around and be King Pro. It's just fun, wacky, cartoony nonsense, which I absolutely love in games. It wasn't afraid to take itself goofy, and yeah, I don't know. It's easy to blame EA on this one here. I mean, crying out loud, Papa EA takes enough games out to the farm shed, so to speak, and shoots them and buries them with all the others. But rather than sit around and gripe about EA closing down another intellectual property in favor of their Origin Steam stuff, what I'm going to do is try and put a positive spin on this. I got to actually play the game. I had a lot of fun with it, and rather than focusing on all the negative things that bring this out there and being all like, oh EA, you money grubbing, no good people, how dare you try and run a business and make a bit of money, I'm going to shoot you dead because of how bad you are, yeah, I'm actually just going to say thank you to Easy for actually putting out the game out, for allowing us to, play it for as long as we did. for trying to revive it, although kind of weird ways of doing it. If anyone's really interested on how they kind of did it, there's a really good forum conversation about it there. But what I'm going to remember most, I think, is the fun that I had with it, and hopefully someone out there will create a mod of this style of game for all the players who had so much fun with it. This is Rushdown, signing out.